Coming up next, I will be talking about my favorite top 5 favorite jobbers of all time. What are yours? Be sure to leave a video response at the end of this video. Feel free to leave a like too as well and leave the discussion going. And I tag all of you guys as well to get the discussion going, and feel free to leave your favorite top 5 jobbers of all time. Until then, you guys know what's coming up next. For that intro.
So give me reason to prove me wrong, to wash this memory clean. Let it be enough to reach the truth that lies across this new divide. Across this new divide.
Alright, so this is a video response to my good buddy Simonnicolhd in a video response that he did on his favorite top 5 jobbers of all time. I can't believe I'm actually doing this, but I am tagging each and every one of you guys. If you guys want to tag in your own video and have a video response, or leave your comments down below in the comment box to discuss your favorite jobbers of all time. And there was about maybe 3 jobbers that I came off with the top of my head. Then I had to think about it a little more, since I don't really think about my favorite jobbers or anything like that, nor do I pay attention to them all that much. So this is just my list, my thoughts and opinions, how I feel about it. I'm going to start things off with jobber number 5. Alright, so starting things off with jobber number 5, and that's going to come to, I guess, a little bit of a shock, and that is with Funaki. Now, with Funaki, I preferred him as Funaki, not called Funaki. I didn't really care for his other gimmick that he did have, but with Funaki, I thought he was really hilarious and everything, and just having him going behind the scenes and doing interviews and everything, I thought his interviews were really hilarious, and I really enjoyed it. And with some of the matches that he did have over the years, he has had matches with Matt Morgan, Scotty 2 Hotty, just to name a few, with Chavo Guerrero and everything, and I would have never thought that he actually would have won the Cruiserweight Championship at the time, and that was such a huge shock to me. I would have never seen it coming to as well, so I thought that was a really interesting moment for Funaki, and I kind of thought he was going to go a little bit more than Cruiserweight Championship, maybe win the tag titles. I wouldn't see him winning any more championships after that at the time, now thinking about it. And I think that is actually the only championship that he has won since being in the WWE. So, you know, I thought the guy was hilarious, and he is definitely on this list. Jobber number 4 goes to Eugene, of course, this being my version of Santino, being introduced around 2004 and having hilarious stuff with Evolution and everything, and trying to be a member of them, and just having really hilarious stuff and pretty interesting and cool moments. And he even actually became one of the general managers just for one night, and that was really something interesting. And having a spot being a musical chairs thing when he was general manager, and having guys like Ric Flair in there, Jerry the King Lawler, which was really weird. He even had a match with Triple H, and lasted for quite a while, and he also had matches with Kurt Angle, believe it or not. And other matches that he did have with Cole Cabana one time on Sunday Night Heat. Other matches that he did also had over the years, you know, with Gene Snitsky, and he even had a skit with The Rock and everything, which I thought was pretty cool, where The Rock came back and saved Eugene at the time, so that was pretty cool. His WrestleMania 21 commercial, which I probably will leave a link to if you guys have not seen it already. I thought that was really cool. That he was able to be a part of that. So Eugene, I thought he was pretty cool. You know, he wasn't too bad, and he was the modern day Santino Marella of that time, if you will. And you know, I did enjoy some of his matches, and wrestling guys like Triple H and some of the main guys on the roster. I thought that was pretty cool, and trying to make a name for himself, if you will. And I think he only won the World Tag Team Championships, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't think he won any championships after that, so I think, if I stand corrected, I believe he has won only one championship since being in the WWE, and he did make another return once before, being the Calgary Kid, and facing the Miz at one time, and that was the last that we've seen out of Eugene. Now he's doing the independent scenes and everything like that as a new type of character, and haven't really seen Eugene since then after that, so Eugene is definitely on this list. Next on this list, I do have DOINK the Clown, and I can't really say all that much since I didn't really get to see a whole hell of a lot of his stuff in the WWE, and I only got to see the stuff for me when he was on his way out of the company. So if you guys have your own favorite matches and memories of DOINK the Clown, please feel free to leave them down below in the comment box as well. So with that being said, I don't really have too much to say about the guy, but from the things that I have seen out of DOINK, I thought he was a pretty cool and funny character when I did get to see him. Coming up at number 2, I do have Gilbert also on this list. Same thing going for Simonnicolhd HD, and my thoughts and opinions are pretty much the same. And every time Gilbert were to come out, and especially when he was on the Rock concert and everything, just when you think Goldberg is going to come out and ends up being Gilbert, and that Rock concert that he did appear on was really hilarious. You guys need to check that out, and any of his other stuff too. And I think he did a whole other more stuff on WCW, so I didn't really get to see too much of his stuff in WCW, but when he came on into the WWE, it did some things there, and like the one of the promos that I didn't mention. So I thought Gilbert was really hilarious, and the dude was really funny, just being doing these impressions of Goldberg, and I think he plays the character really well, and he does a really good job at that. So definitely, of course, Gilbert has to be on this list. Alright, so now we make it to my number 1 favorite jobber, and this one, I guess you can say, will be kind of debatable too, if you will. And even though this guy was mainly a cruiserweight type of guy, and when he was making his way out of the company and everything, he was pretty much technically a jobber at that point, so he's definitely one of my favorite wrestlers too, and that's with Jamie Noble. And even though Jamie Noble has won, I believe, only one title too, and that was with the Cruiserweight Championship. I don't think he's won any championships after that, even though also too he was in the tag team scene for a little bit as well with Billy Kidman, and had some great Cruiserweight tag team matches too as well. So I thought those were some really good tag team matches, and being one half of the Pitbulls. He's also had some matches with Daniel Bryan before Daniel Bryan made his way officially into the company, and had a match with one another in Velocity. So go check that out if you guys haven't checked it out, by the way. Another match with Kid Cash and Jamie Noble. They also faced Scotty Tahati and Funaki at one point, and like I mentioned before, if I haven't already, with Sheamus and Jamie Noble, when Sheamus was making his way into the company, and that's when at the time Jamie Noble was basically on his way out and leaving the WWE. And I don't really think Jamie Noble is in the independent scene as of right now, doing some matches or what have you. I think he came back as a referee for a little while at 1.2 in the WWE, and that was basically the last we've seen from the guy. So that's it when it comes to my number 1 favorite jobber. And there you have it. I can't believe I actually did that video, but those are my top 5 favorite jobbers of all time. What are your top 5 favorite jobbers? And I do tag you guys in this video, and hopefully getting some video responses for this, and keep that discussion going too as well. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at DaveRivera1989 for the latest. Feel free to leave a like on this video. Go check out the Wrestling for Wings account as well. Links will be down below in the description box for you guys to check out. And that about does it for me for Footman Project, and as well for my video response to Simonnicolhd HD with my top 5 favorite jobbers of all time. That about does it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys. Have a great day.